Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's here again. It's a Wednesday, and you're listening to Hard Facts on Happy 98.9 FM. Mutiemi wofia eye mwamu niaba akusia menu Kwasi yasan abebium. Mr. Momo Fanchen last week yentuma nye Hard Fact. Na yaswa she abatwo no ejuma ne si. Na say Wednesday no na Happy was still covering events of the just ended elections. Na bibia besi na osha, I don't need to tell you the winner of the 2020 elections is none other our very own, our champion, a more friend, a show boy. He's worked hard with the support of an amazing team, a solid campaign team. President-elect Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, congratulations. Utiemi wofie now your MPP ni now to abai bia. Clap for yourself. You made the right choice. There was a lot of heat and tension leading up to the election. So bekaya nyame PC sembebre yakaye. Propaganda bebre na wo hwe nyema ye kafa o campaign ni nebusiafo ni omodi edwuma hwe omunsa sebe nankebe o say election crowd yankache say it wouldn't go in his favor. Bagana for tuaba. And the confidence in him is overwhelming. He gets a second term in office with a vote difference of at least 515,000. Otuaba. Otomane dear. These questions, I guess only you can answer. It's Wednesday. It's Hard Facts. We are going to have a very interesting conversation with a gentleman who has been in Parliament since 2009. And I'm sure you are wondering who that is. Maybe a swag show in a couple of minutes. I must say I missed you guys last week. No, my film baby. Welcome back. It's Happy 98.9 FM. If you're listening to us, you can join us on our Facebook stream. You can also leave comments on there, and I'll gladly read them. Pacho mutie ambutme share on Facebook. Between our comments or hot yeah back kind. Mr. Ramon, so between Twitter, you go on Twitter, use the hashtag Hard Facts, and also you can send us messages on WhatsApp. It's 020-2222-067, 020-2222-067. Program has started. Me nia bema ayesifa abekame hu studio. No, shortly we're going to have a conversation with him on trending issues. And the conversation would surround on history of Ghana's parliament. Say, yeto abani riye na flip mode squad, flippers, flip it. And that me shushen yum no producer na is look aka. Me producer no he. Me so pe Busta Rhymes flip mode. On board yum late 90s. Say na we need kakra album say flip mode squad here. It was a thing. And so me share you me no see who on me phone bebo. But as it stands now, the breaking news today was that independent candidate for Mina member of parliament, he has joined the majority caucus MPP. I mean, without a doubt, we all knew where he would go. And given the dynamics of his campaign, one thing stands clear when it comes to him, and it's obvious that it looks like when you believe in something, you have to stick to it and see where it will lead. And he won and did so too. NJBR Makase secret guests babe joining what studio. Mr. Mo. Menu no am say but almost a Danny gospel show. It is not a gospel show. It would correct soon. It would be a technical difficulties be, but without a doubt that's going to be resolved very soon. Auntie, just Sifa, should we go on with training issues? We're good. Good. Okay. Sifa, how are you? Wabre, mami hwe onsa. Mami hwe onsa. Apepa. Sifa e show so to aba no. Hey.
International manu intentem say dey be ya ho.
International way no. And so we special voting.
Yes, I don't know.
Mo kwa na many brain mo kakra o. Eno sa no na afi why relax. Then no voting day, what did you do?
Okoko to abanu ya on the main day ni dey juma no do so nti. Me say no. We got to we ya me buy na mbet na ha ya juma eye don hwere be ye 9. We are na wakofia kwa akoda but on the day ni dey ye to abana ngazangaza ni dey. A chimpa me chin no. Me buy ya ebe nanti eye Clolico tini de ke ka ho na me na Accra International Conference Center na me na EC headquarters na me Samba studio.
Now flip it. Now flop it.
Me flip it. Yes, on the flip flop no so abrofo ni say e chalewa te.
Flip flop. Oh, Ghana ye do.
Oh, one na Ghana ye de no. Aya na bi no monti ase. We nyina akiri no. Obonzo betimi anya bi na de ayesere na attention da so no watimi release bi. Na akosi ensem no abato na kire no ensem no na sese edintim anaze edi ahim ewo eye o man mu ade abachi bia no sese abato ho ensem na ye ka an obi ankase wonye abane ntumu a de obete ese ye ka kire amanfo se womo enkonko gina eye ekwan so na womo nya ye kire se abato na ye to ye na emse dwirim anase ketasumu mu so bi ewo mu na obi aye na adwene se wo wi abanu mu ediama eye onipa baako enti se wo fa eye da obo krata ye wo efri emfa ne se dadwoada ede ba besi ene de a saa abato akire nsensem no a ena ewo mu enti akosua ma menhia ase we kura de menkwa akire fisensem no dɔɔso na mebobɔ so no na mekinkan bi se de be ya tiefo ne ahwefo nso ombetumi ehunu bi na wo nso wo mahwɛ bi se wo fa eye obeda benada ye bronyada toso edunum broni beka na December 15th no a na ofa Ghanaian Times ye da obo krata no a asem bi bana headline edamu kakraka amza ya brehosem kakra was 44 die 169 injured in road crashes during election period ajese samre ketua ya ye kwa akoto abai enipa mako aduanan enan ena wo mo hwere wo mo nkwa enipa wo mo praye no ye oha adusia enkron 169 womo ana womutimi epraye na kire se enya ade a eye enigisem ntie no ye asem a eda ho na eye se unim eye Dr. Ibn Chambers wono ana ensensem we course wo abatu no metututuo ebeba mu no wo ka se e wo se aban no etimebua ma ye nhwehwemu na wo ka kire aposifo se aposifo emisremo asem aba beto dwai de e wo se mutumi bɔ mo homoden a na mo ye den mo ye mu hwehwemu na mum de wo se yesan ka bio ene se eye prosifo nyina panyi a wo man mu a brofum ye kan IGP Inspector General of Police eye ye papa opombo no wo se eye prosifo san sensem ne si ye ni nyina no eye ade o ma ye krado se wo mbe ye hwehwemu na nia e wo se wo mo twena so bia no aye den womo atwe naso na abatum sensem abatu akire sensem na minority protest stolen verdict stolen election verdict but majority disagrees nti eno no oko parliament ya mamin kase ese nra na ase ne nansa parliament na ho de pa minority leader was sorry ya na wakasa na wakase abatu ne ekoto ye ne de said ya ne de dream kakra bi wom ti enya de abatu na in Sunsansona Electoral Commission ama Amejina Mensa edeba betu dwa no womo National Democratic Congress ne de womo gi atomu enti sese ya no de womo nya nyentomu ne de
womo do mo figures by
womo the figures no sese no ade ba kun ze eno ne asem no figures no meti radio so ha na me bisa me panelists ba ko se won fa figures no ma me wo ko fa figures fufuro bi na busa ne se figures ni free hinfa enti o pa kire se pink sheet no a electoral commissioner e dey aba back to the website no ene omomo pink sheet no ebra omomo pink sheet no hwan na asensan wo so if it's a pink sheet in a regional collation center no was a coordinator regional coordinator and as a regional representative for the political party no and as a manuku no regional manam regional level no was it what did ni signature esi e krata na so ansa na agiatum enti e ba ne sen enti omomo de no hwan ena wo ade wo signature agusu a e kire se edimu na eno ene emfa anya adwuma enti me anya mu aye amfa amame na achire no ukọ Twitter anaso ukọ Facebook abefo ntintankese na ukọ so a eye obi bese poster bi edi ahimu a Happy FM National Democratic Congress say womu tabulate womu nso pink sheet from all polling stations no womu the regional breakdown womu the ababa to edwa enti ensem a ewo ho ebie na mabobo so na mamenkinkan kakra bi wo ha President Akufo-Addo attends swearing in of Ouattara and Condé. Say Obakaya yeto abanwe ya nchebia Happy FM na Danko Akufo-Addo from mamu na okọ ye Ivory Coast to any Guinea. Na ni ntia okọ ne se okọ witness say the swearing in of ye Alassane Ouattara oye mampania wowo ye Cote d'Ivoire any Alpha Condé wono so mampania wowo ye Guinea. Nti na country na otu ye no and now investigate election violence. Dr. Ameyaw-Cheremeh appeals to police. Amenkin kan kakra ebia na atifi ona hwefo no. Woman enyamre amfa the ubokrata no ankin kan bi na. Was it the special representative of the United Nations Secretary General, Dr. Ameyaw-Cheremeh, has urged law enforcement agencies to investigate all acts of violence which have occurred during this year's polls. He has also called on the agencies to hold the culprits responsible in furtherance of the country's commitment to uphold human rights of its people and the rule of law. Tinitintini ditia wa mwana wase omode no mnyehwimu obi biara ne hudimu biara no emra no ene no enye den eni sede ebeya ye kabima menka bia mamu ne wo man mu no ebetimi aboho ban. GPCC urges stakeholders to prevent post-election violence and also offer a define the double crata no or say use laid down procedures processes established by law to seek redress a year easy and okasa ediachere a year the National Democratic Congress. It's a 2,310 parish in 11 months. Hey, just any power more sure among common man we munidi. Efa a enam
road accidents. But almost lockdown no. Osha statistics came down quite a bit
because of
lockdown. Say she no obia pray no akun maybe on more conso. We need to slow down, especially with the holidays coming. I'm going to pee. Let's take it easy. There's no rush.
Tampoli, Dr. Amin, key MPs behind Nanado's big gain in northern region. And also, as someone offer the find that the Ubokrata no Abenyabi Akenka integration of NHIS and Ghana cards spark surge in mobile renewal of memberships. He said, "Yeah, what if you cry me? I done me tifia. Me here na me mano. Say I'm on Kwasi video. Inti me hwe na omode anu kura na me fa me phone na quick pam we me nkonko ha me honkonko dile enka
digital
oh digital hwe
afa
akoja digital pa
na nafa
me ha me hokura nkonko gina enka ne be enfie mienu ana asem yense ni no we could deal line mu bi wo be na miense na mentimi register ngi ni bufu ikura na mjaye I no krende o ha no aka
bufu na
na mjaye NPP to probe parliamentary losses. Majority leader discloses. Inti sende ye panelist obeba na yani na atwetwe nkomo no. Ensem we nyina obechirichirim. Na majority leader eno no so di to just say nia ekoba ya the New Patriotic Party wo mutimi elusu nkonya bebre na so mo hwere mrache bedwa nkonya bebre no. Happy FM. Obanyanto boase no ma den wo mo ahwehwemu. Said ye be yom behu nia Emano Ebasa. EC directs NDC to go to court over disputed Chetiman South results. Into EC. And I walk actually the National Democratic Congress say Techiman South nsunsuan so no say wo mo ntiase a wo momoden na wo mfa nkodan asenibia said the ebeya asenibia no be hwensen na ne a wodi nkunima na so wodi bem no asenibia no akere. Parliament records higher sittings. Speaker accepts 3,461 papers, 7 private members bill being worked on. In and also yasemwa wo ho a speaker Professor Mike Eronokwe one also edit tuja. Seek redress in courts. Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council tells the National Democratic Congress President attends Vatari swearing in as part of 3-nation trip. Let's uphold country's peace. Security expert one more ahomban bonsem omadi muntintima no omo no kasa se asumdwa wo man mu no yemhwe yemo ho ban fa chronicle the Obokrata no osi police dragnet catches a Jumaku DC arrested and granted bail for allegedly assaulting cop and also asemu ewo ho ako ma memfa the daybreak no so the Obokrata no na memfa entwaso na me monitor to na memra ene day the Obokrata no eba edwaso no na yemhwe ne awum o say I want to be president, says Joe Gatti or nimfuni edaha woye mrase bedwani ma esikado ketan nimfuni daha no wo da na de se wonyaya enka obeye mampanyi ewo oman no obedi the New Patriotic Party no awanyoku no anim. Youth patriots caution Zongo youth against violence enti mabunu ku a womo the New Patriotic Party mo na womo ka kire mabunu a womo zongo se mo nyanto boase gidi anase basabasa yo no enya de mfa so papa bia bebre mo enti so bi ba na obeka kire mo se monkonkoye deda anase monkoye gidi a mamonko. Mr. President, beware of greedy lobbies and also your foot to you did to a mampanyin and another dankwa kufu ado akosi amemre ne enensem no me boss tawtaw isan say ya papa edikan atenase na yen semre ene no ofa da Obokrata bi to say the Daily Statesman de wo mu nie was say Ghana won't burn because of you. NPP tells Mahama justify your victory claims with concrete evidence. Majority leader and wakachire the National Democratic Congress concrete evidence no eno na yen sentrefo ye nyina ye den egusu a ye hwehwe bie enso se me no kasa die me no mani mo bi so ntimi ntena radio kakraka iso na men kasa mani abobi Happy FM or say confusion over Rawlings's funeral and also asem a what the Daily Guide newspaper the Obokrata no animu obenya bia kenkan. Witness narrate how NPP chairman died. Concede and stop deceiving public. NPP to Mahama and also asem a obetumi enya bia kenkan. The Chronicle the Obokrata and any jealous thesis that acid baths ex-lover and mother. Hey, semini akosia we dey mean to me mean to me nidi nti ma me fa find no na me fa find no the Obokrata no na me bon ensem mi no so na me de dia kan nyina ahye won sa. NDC's whining can't change election 2020 results. A New Patriotic Party and our workers say EC's corrected figures mirror our PVT results. Kodeo and worker sasemi ICOMS yields positive results. And when so say 16 CSOs urge political parties to resolve disputes in court. And they say no, say ebia mentime ho asibia wo mu a. Mentime ho asi wo mu a. Bebia odi bekwa akodan ya senibia. Enti afutu a CSOs, other faith-based organizations, womudi tu womu a womo ho ebon abato ekokoto yenum na womo nte enema bia sene se anamo abetu ane se bomoden fakodan asenibia empanyimfo no mo ho no se wo wadansie bi na de beta akire afakota akire na akire wunsem mu na se wudi be mu a wombebu e de ama wonni be mu nso na odifo a eno nso akosia manu ato
Mida say far that's a lot of information nyama bebresi it has said onia be obebi ma train. We're still live. It's Happy 98.9 FM. Surely we are going to start a conversation. Na, in any way, we are very honored to have here in the studio ɛyɛ bɛrima nyonyamfoɔ bi a kyɛ sɛ he's been contributing his quota to nation building in Parliament. Before I move on, my kind of background kakra bi nkyerɛ mo. So we have something in common, which is University of Ghana, but I'm nowhere near his level. Nowhere near his level. Work experience is incredible. In 2009, Parliament. He's a member of Parliament for Sunyani East, and he's been there from 2009 till date. He served on the National Association of Local Authorities, or a General Secretary, or a lawyer, and he served in several capacities. Currently, he's a member of several associations and boards, and the most unique position he occupies currently is the Majority Chief Whip. Na minute small girl be din common or say Majority Chief Whip then obia obo parliamentarians or mistakes not at all. He's a member of Parliament for Sunyani East constituency. He's a vice chairman of the House Committee. He's had that position from January 2017 till date. Was a ranking member of the Select Committee on Local Government and Rural Development, and it was from January 2013 to 2017. It's none other than the Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh wabekaye hu studio ha. Good evening, Honorable.
Good evening.
This evening, we just want to have a conversation on Parliament. Parliament, the outlook of Parliament. Obekaye said last week, you told Abani we, do parliamentary election. Now, I pretty confusing for most people whether the MPP was going to get a majority in Parliament or not. In fact, a lot of conversations arose with people saying that any hang Parliament near Bejana hang Parliament and Sebi ye bida ewo omai munti, the dynamics of it and all. But let's go quickly into history on the dynamics. I just want to lay down a little history. From 1992, we went into democratic rule. 1992, MPP, we boycotted. So in terms of representation, we're not in Parliament. Until for 1992, now just focus on the two major political parties and independent candidates. So for NDC, in 1992, now NDC were 189 members in Parliament. The total was 200 at the time. Government majority was 178. And then independents at the time were 2. About 1996, MPP didn't hujimu. And no, MPP had 63 members of parliament. NDC had 131. Clear majority, they were in the lead. It was still a total of 200 parliamentarians with a majority, with the government of the day, the NDC, having 131. Now, year 2000, John Ajekum Kufuor, the start of his presidency, and he started off with 100 parliamentarians, and NDC had 92 as at the time. Independents then were at 4. Over 2004, MPP now had a majority in parliament, still with 128 members. Osha from 2000, increase MPs by 28. NDC just increased theirs by 2 more. They moved from 92 in 2000 to 94. Independent candidates from 4 to 1 from 2000 to 2004. Now we come to 2008. 2008, NDC gains power once again, and they had 116 members of parliament. MPP had 107. And then independent candidates, 4. Between the other smaller parties, from PNC to CPP, they were just fluctuating between 1 or 2 in terms of representation. From here, you increase from 200 to 230. Now, in 2012, parliamentary composition, NDC now had 148 because MPP lost the 2012 election. Now, NDC had 148. New Patriotic Party had 122 independence year 4. We come to 2016, and 2016 was a tsunami of upsets. MPP now has 169 seats in parliament. NDC had 106. There was no independent. And subsequently, current composition in the 2020 parliamentary election, as it stands now, you're 137, NDC has 136, independent, A1. Speakers of Parliament, there's been a lot of conversations around that, but from 1993, we had Daniel Francis Annan, Peter Alajete, Ebenezer Sechi Hughes, Joyce Adeline Bamfo Addo, Edward Ajaho, and currently the Honorable Aaron Mike Okwe. And we are not sure whether that will stay the same or whether it will change. Without a doubt, Parliament plays a critical role in nation building, and this evening, Majority Chief Whip Eye Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh wabeka yen hu today. Open akwaba.
Ejoso.
That meaning say a short notice ye tunes afro waba. We appreciate it so much. Welcome to Happy FM. Now, let me just quickly dive into the conversation. I want to find out, it's been a nerve-wracking year. We had COVID challenges even pushed back the incumbent primaries from it being slated as in the last quarter of 2019 to June of this year, woefully way down the calendar than they expected. Overall, your views on the 2020 election, are you happy with the results?
Medasi. My mini kind and share with tier 4. Question now will be sunny mood. Say manage 2020 election results. No, Bekase Annie, Masaya Kase Debbie. It's a yes and no answer. Yes for presidential.
Okay.
Because presidential, no. Okay, if you more and our researches are any public you know. Nature say Omampani Nanado, Dankwa Akufuado, Obesia Dinkunim. The latest of the research or surveys are University of Ghana for Omoka say Omampani being 51.7%. And he say Yatua Baby no Omampani and 51.3%. They nearly got it.
Yes.
It's at
yes. And also a credibility bar when it comes to the polling.
Because even 2016, they did the same prediction, which came to pass. Now, Oshe presidential elections from even 92 up to 2016, Omampanyim Pia, Watna Kunyano Sumfi, 9 or San Konanimo, Nivos no sote. The President Rollins, Awanya Niba Biko, 1996, Nivos sote, Kakra. President Kofo, Owini 2000, 2004, Nivos so eti. President Mills, a peculiar situation, yet for Abba Emprensa and Sana Ghana for ye in se Omampanyim. Now, no so crown the 50.2% in a winning elections. And our Omampanyim Akufuado, Sam Reno candidate Akufuado of the MPP, in 49.8. Until Osha trend no say Omampanyim bia watna kunyano so no san apria kunyani biem niveau so ba form anya hwebe 1.5% no, or between 1 and 2%. No. Which is a NDC was endangered after 2008 elections. No. Intina enye wonwa bebre said 2012 no NDC about no na Happy FM.
Yeah.
Because we lose even 0.5% or even 0.3 obeba from obeba below 50%. Nti wuntime enwin elections no. E be say enho achinye ne de ye nyina ye nim ko wie Supreme Court o mampanyi beka so oni abadwafo ne nya adwen nanso se Ghana betena asomdwe mu nti wagyae mu nti o mampanyi Mahama de 50.7%.
Yeah.
So apart from President Rawlings, all the other presidents are NDC are produced, they all win by less than 51%. They all win by less than 51%.
Yeah.
50.2%.
For incumbents, they're always in the range of the 50 points. They never cross 51.
Yes, 50.2, 50.7. Eti Omampanyin Akufo-Addo winning 2016 with over 53%. So 2% to create free more, he will still cross the 50% line.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the fuss about because 50.2 and 49.8, the difference was a little over 40,000 votes. And no yankase amanfo nti omhungu emontene so no nye dede no monkase omonte ase no ye ti ase ye kokosiesie ho ene yesan bae I ohwe NDC fighting from opposition no so kra na say anytime they have lost the elections President Mahama, this is the best performance for the NDC. For an NDC candidate our lose elections when you 47 over 47%. It also Oman Nanije say what at least we are breaking preview on one record in 2016 and the record of President Mills Awenyan by because of record 44, 43, 44, 43. Nyamia you are doing when you're 47 plus. You should be happy with himself. Say fighting from opposition and getting 47%.
Yes.
A idea a sombo. Iti me na me kase yes. Enye se owo emrahye badwa akunwa mako oha aduosiankron 169. Now in one election you come down to 137. What it means is Happy FM.
Yeah.
Nkumyanu mako 32. Eti ema wa hoodin eni ahokeka nka odi beye adwuma no esote. Eti you cannot proceed as if say things are normal. Abambuo kakraba. And it does well, but ema nipa bamubu. Ti Ghana nyina nipa bebre eguso ebisa se ne ba ne sen. But say what the politics echisu bebre a enye onwa. Wa electoral history a ode ma yen 96 MPP nya 63. 2000 you cross 100. Let's just say you gain MPP gaining more than 46.
Yep.
You gaining more than 46.
You're improving.
You're improving. In 2016 elections, also 2012 elections, no MPP nya 123 seats.
122.
Yeah, nya 123.
123.
Actually,
okay.
And your members in baako ekodi ohene. Oh, Talensi.
Talensi, okay.
In your call by election, you lose your seat.
July 2015, yes,
and you lose your seat in about 122. In an NDC, with some independents put together, they were 153. They were 153.
Yeah.
Until from 122 to 169, in your same account, 47. 47. This all lose 37. And so say you want baby. Because no obi 153. And now the 147 free in some.
Yeah.
Ameyaw kodru 169. Tina was here who said from 96 going into 2000 elections, we gained more than 40. Ye call ye nimuno NDC for so bad ebe G in community echo almost 153 with 2 partners joining them. Ye ba 2016 yes we akwaje nkonwa no bebre.
Yeah.
Ebia yetimu ye yende say ye won nkonwa no dodo enti ye be pribi aka ho. So now again is say 169 no kra no or say a pribi edika. But politics now I thought that it is a football.
Happy FM.
See, show one goal. Na we are wagin say was so tikano. To defenders in ko animu akopegoa, you become vulnerable at the back. Nti emra na ye agin say ye pesis ni bia ka ho no. E bia ye refi say aka goalkeeper nko a. Goalkeeper so there we need defense line. You are as weak as anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to use, you are as useless as anything. Nti ebia ye nhyehyeye no ene anisoade hunu ani kuta ye no neso.
Neso.
Ti my refi ye nchi no kakra. And God has saved us. I keep saying say it's an act of God.
Yeah.
Just to remind us say enema bi wo wa o say yetimi edi tutu ye na eboa yen emra ye koye nimu. Eti I'm
Overall,
happy, I'm not happy. I'm happy, I'm not happy.
You're happy, you're not happy.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm happy FM. So
yeah, happy FM. Pachabuti, Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh, or a majority chief whip in Parliament. This is Hard Facts on Happy 98.9 FM. Yenino train komo ewo just ended elections and so ejuma omoye Parliament. Honorable, it's been a hectic year, and Abai Ba government, it came on a high with a lot of goodwill. In the 7th Parliament, what would you say are some of the major achievements that you think is a legacy to the 7th Parliament that, of course, has been shepherded by you, the Speaker, who has, monitored affairs, and most importantly, Omampain and Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and in this hunua or the babe mu say, this is what I want to achieve. What would you say are some of the major achievements for the 7th Parliament?
Well, I see. Parliament yenche na bekwa wie. Enuma bebre ene yetimi aye. Ye bekaya. Emra ye share adwuma se 7th January 2017. Anche eno mampanyi static ball na soafo edin. But it was a record achieved by the President and Parliament to say, within a very short space of time, yetimi approve ye appointments committee.
Happy FM.
Share some painful na nkratem na ye so ebi o aye to so aba ansana opan omampanyin so ye dey etimi di omo adwuma ahye omo nsem nti ye ade a Parliament no eboa aban no ema otimi ye saade no intentem so na emra ye wo Parliament no dodo na no ana all of them free aban aso ye neba so ni nyina a government business which I introduced in the house at the last count meeting at Yaba CCA enka ho we've passed over 100 bills. Parliament bia ni wa decide to manage that. Be at the highest, the next one a beben we cry enu 60. which means aban yi di nhyehyɛ bebree eba mmarahyɛ badwam ema yenso yɛbɔ aban ne chidom yɛhwehwɛ mu nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a yɛsesa ebi wɔ hɔ koraa na aban no san bɛ withdraw no asan akosiesie na ɔde aba amea yɛnti in terms of bills so we've done well yɛadwuma baako a yɛyɛ ne sɛ we control finances nti afi bia minister for finance also the budget eba na obekan ewia ya refer estimates na dia ma various committees no makwa akohwe na ewia ya ka say ya approve na we have done that also for the government and for the country. Oversight say ye hwe aban aso ye ministries, departments and agencies so no and also parliament na ye through the various committees, sector committees are ewo emrahye badwam ho. Ebi say ye mu bebre aya to da ye hwe say public accounts committee say ni osi ye na adwuma subsidiary legislation adwuma ode ye hwe mrankuma eba all the other committees, finance, constitutional and legal, all of them. All put together about 32 standing and select committees of parliament. Through these instruments, yedi a control aban ana yedi oversee aban ejuma. And also yaye afi senya oka ye dutwam. COVID ba ye obi esru into hwe a enwuma ni bebre no you say the
Happy FM
parliament so yenya na nke be ye adwuma afrifie at ne be den decision taking kra who say one afo aso ana one afo aso so we had to risk and say yen reduce enkonwa no yen space out na yen transit so when most people were at home parliament was still sitting because na emrano no was say ehyehyɛ aban beye bia efa covid no ho no emrahye badwa no efo aso so we needed to be around to support the government to fight the coronavirus so we also did that and I think it's an achievement by this parliament say yetimi ede yankwa eto ho yesuro so na ye ne kakra and kakra duru ba bi kura se mrahye badwafo no bebre kura anya bi parliament fo anya bi yes why not because we're risking to work and eti ye hwe ania ya ye from first year of this parliament up to the fourth year ka say ya ye bi enwuma ni nyina ni ho a yatimi aye even this short meeting I buy na no joada ye be sorry brother beba ye nimu we are still considering bills free parliament aba ha yikura no ye research fund bill yeguso yempon ye
and bills require about parliament but I think some was suspended one is the public universities bill.
It's been pending for some time but what was it stakeholders a number of issues hereby withdraw almost no we try to say the still they think the universities think they have some issues so to listen to their concerns to say okay you are suspending the consideration committee education committee edikanya kushia the report aba Ameyaw a second reading of the bill tiafin ye be fa bill no na line by line cross by cross ne hin ye prince say enka ne hin na ye prince ye ka say ye mfiri mu foforo ben na susu say ye de ba be ka ho a ebe mamra no adi mu pa eti if they still have consensus say eniema bi mfiri mu a umbetimi ni emrahye badwa no atnase akasa if it is one more reasons very convincing enough those things can be taken.
Happy FM.
Okay.
The fact is, yeah, the bill abaning say A to Z, whatever is in the bill
Has to
gets
go
passed.
through.
No.
Okay.
Bebre, Nyama Bebre, Sisa, Money.
Good. So, Mutia, it's Happy 98.9 FM. You are listening to the program Hard Facts. Mutia, Hard Facts and Mutia Happy. Patchon, but must send more messages. Our Facebook, no more science, so you Twitter, and also but must send WhatsApp. 020-2222-067. 020-2222-067. Yeah, share quickly, but I mean kind messages quickly. Say what's in Koma studio Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh or your majority chief whip Mashe Benjamin na oni yen atwetwe nkomo afa results of election no also ohwa ebi ye ne de ebi so anso anye ne de but ohwemu a largely no o manpanyin results ne de na eso eni say MPs ne de of course and Kwasi or expecting but he knows that we've learned one or two things from it, and he knows that we'll definitely get those seats back. Now I mean kind more messages in shortly. A lot of messages against the current happenings, especially with NDC going to court. Mefa Salisu Setre or Oti region. Salisu. Salisu said, so former president said they have won parliament. He should go to parliament. I don't understand what that means. Edgerton said, John, God bless President Akufo-Addo for winning the elections for Ghanaians. We thank all Ghanaians who trusted the MPP and President Akufo-Addo and have voted for continuation of good work. Thank you, Ghana. He uses the hashtag, thank you, Ghana. Thank you for more to do more for you. We have also Papa Ayesu Cosby, or say it is very deliberate. The NDC doesn't want to go to court, but rather resorts to other form of destructive actions. The law must grab whoever misbehave. Or say Sebi NDC for that won't be some beko court on be say omuye to choose them no mo say nyoma na the law must grab whoever misbehaves. Imranenchi obia chese odifo ewo asemnum. This is advice to all of us. Whoever is being used, say yaba ho say ne kojina streets mu na ye tobe amisremo dwen ho ansa na waye also no or tifie enum eku juice and awujine ewie mu na sebe o sheka tai fanfa so biamba. If they have legitimate concerns or court obekaya 2012 ABC MPP quietly went to court and omoko ekodi assembly. We know the outcome of that. Subsequently changes and reforms were made, and we've seen the benefits of that as well. Prince Darlington Danso Dakwa, or see you are confused and bleeding, you are pained rough. I think it's a response to somebody's message on there. Yenkai Insu Lina Isifu, or see the greedy one is Mahama, who wants to be president by hook or crook. We want, what will the president gain from rigging the elections? Stop the blah blah blah. I don't want to empty honey and printable kaka. If you have any evidence, go to court and stop speaking as if you are Lina. Remember, any idiot can go to court, and they say a kai say mean be social media say any idiot can go to court, but we are not idiots, so we won't go to court. That's it. And this is position, I guess. Obviously, me who's almost spokesperson who said they over me who social media, so I'm idiot into court. Edwin Kofi Daki, or say God bless our leader, visionary and competent Eddie from Sunyane. Honorable Sunyane fans be bebre, almost mutio from Sunyane no muchiao. Mark Jabba, also one of the finest MPs. God bless you, Honorable Mark Jabba from Sunyane. We also have Nana Ekwama Boating. Or say, good evening, Cozy. The results from this year's election is a wake-up call to the NPP. Complacency was just too much, and some of the casualties experienced could largely be attributed to self-inflicted wounds. Anyway, I'm happy with the majority. Nana Ekwama Boating, Ablekuma Central. yo yati also complacency be mu beyond any views. I guess you have your right to express yours as well. Thank you for the messages, keep them coming. Mekainina. Back to Honorable, let's continue with the conversation. So say, Omampenya Kase, moving forward, he wants a bipartisan consensus in his next government. And sorry, in India is January 7th. What would you envisage that would mean? Osha, is it possible, say, NDC MPP, all hands on deck, singing Kumbaya, na just say all started parliament, oh yeah, no muneniaji. They say as it stands, so ye pena ebime kunkumo menim. Osha, is it possible that vision the president has, will it be possible, given how close in terms of the difference in terms of the seats are?
We have no choice as a nation.
Happy FM.
Say, Parliament, maybe looking at it from outside or as an outsider, maybe I want Parliament na edumana say. Me ba mrashe be free January 2009 up to now no niema ye wo emrahye badwam ho no about 95 to 98% a consensus. Most of the things that we do we agree. The few things we don't agree are overhyped. And also na man for kai. Nti no say ya de 100 na ba ko achinye ba ho a obi abekaye
de achinye ba ho no. Say public universities bill no. That's all. Meanwhile, there were good things in Parliament today.
And Parliament are creative arts bill. Parliament are anti-money laundering bill.
Very important bill.
Parliament eguso research fund bill. If as at now they are there. But Bakuna ye suspended, it's trending. Nyanya consensus aye hu adwuma no. And no any news to many people. Enti nia achinye beba ho kakra no. Enu mom kata niema na ye ni bia bebre no so. But na me ka say consensus no bipartisanship has always been there.
Okay.
Nti ohwe yen committees na adwuma ye e wo parliament mostly report beba bia e be free committee ababia a consensus. A few reports bia obenya a group saying so yeni dodo ani nyeden enya dream. Indeed, it be a majority decision from the committee. Eba efie no mu a emu besen ache because we will still get some people who will be supporting the minority view at the committee level.
Okay.
Minority view doesn't mean minority in parliament. It could be somebody even in the majority view. Side who dissents.
Okay.
So where the mempreso.
Okay.
It yeah. But yeah, Jinabria ye Jina CCA.
Happy FM.
Ratio near the committees or parliament is 6-4. Into any committee and members a 20 no. Majority side currently a 12. Minority a 8. Say a 25 it me 15-10.
Okay.
Now, easy. Ameyaw-Cheremeh say NDC for enyankumya 136. MPP enya 137. Independent bako. And the independent na to nanum to say yes if parliament na sia oni MPP for better. Let's say majority no akoye 138. Senate is outstanding.
Outstanding, yeah. I'm saying I'm bomb search now, Anna. Yes, please. 17, the code, yes. Okay.
Say a koba say ye declare Senate. Easy, declare Senate. Nay, NDC for Akunya. NDC being 137. MPP ni independent alliance no ebe 138. Yeah. Say Akunya no so a comma MPP. MPP be 138 plus independent 139. So whatever declaration comes out, MPP plus independent, a majority by a very slim majority. A very slim, just by 1 or by 2. So you don't have a comfortable majority in Parliament, 169 to 106.
Yeah.
So near Chile say, and Yama Bebrea, a free abamu, eba Parliament may ye huejuman. Or sa pine. I'm talking about the executive.
Yeah.
Omuhim, no muhimu. No more soneso. Omum pushi and Yama bia, a controversial. And from Mamma Shibajum Hona, and ye who ye no ye Emma. So who ye ne banner or say a twaba. It will be Biaswa.
Yeah.
A woman say we are 138, but you may not have all your members in Parliament all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you are in government. Some may be 7 in the ministries.
Yeah.
So we will have to whip all of them to whip on no be. Also, we say Obia ye eba. Abechre na dwen wo ho. Uti anye ye wo akontuom kura be ka cho say by the next available plane. You have to be here.
Wow.
Because we are then adwuma ni bi edi obi betu kwan. Nti say
Happy FM.
Chinye amma enema ye de ba parliament no hu bebre a. Epema enema ada form. Then leadership in parliament on both sides. Or say a TSC say we are serving Ghana. We've been elected to serve Ghana. Nti say ye one minority o ana ye one majority o ye kan ye ho abom ni aye Ghana adwuma. Eno nkyere se won ti bibia ase a ense se obisa. Ana say asem bi nya oda ense se wo ka. Titino asem wan ye ta ka say the minority may have their say and the majority will have their way. Will not work in the next parliament.
Okay. Consensus is crucial.
So you need consensus. And that's why I was saying, much will also depend on the leadership in parliament.
Yeah.
Of course, and your business committee for all parliaments and the planning the agenda on a weekly basis at the parliament. Inti be kura at that level no. What business do we do next week? Ochina, for instance, the business committee Bishia.
Wow.
Chaired by the majority leader, ranked by the minority leader. Kenyina leadership. Almost all of us are members and other members. Tibetima used to that forum even to agree on so many things that we put before plenary.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the business committee as a sieve. As a sieve. And leadership of the majority also as a sieve.
Yeah.
Say a bibi free aban mu ba na ye di kan hwem na say sabim praduasa ma no hye sumina mu entaso mu a. Ye besan abo akire e di ama aban ne say sa de we de parliament ya enye den enye yi ana say betime di achinye aba enti mu san hwemu biem na mon krakra na kakra asana ba ama yeso ye di adwen abata ho ni aye so nia omampanyi kan no by partisanship. Ghana is for all of us, it's not for any one.
That means largely, no, there is some bipartisanship and consensus building already.
We already do it.
Okay.
But sometimes we differ.
And that's good to know. Boise be who say be moko parliament and they be an tokwa.
Happy FM.
Mo dream who say ade we dey beboa. It doesn't matter whether it's MPP or NDC, but Ghana for na mo dream ho. So our brothers on the other side also comply and do the needful.
It is a budget.
Okay.
Budget in the Baha. Minority will never be completely satisfied with some allocations, even members of the majority. Into share contributions on sector estimates.
Yeah.
You can have a chairman of the finance committee or a chairman of a select committee, let's say local government, saying it's a allocation I demand local government service.
Yeah.
So but I urge the House to approve. Watch the waging record muse. Sadi with the minimum yaging. But a non quantity and say rejected budget.
Okay.
Inti a bassa da fufro. The Ministry of Finance a year budget for Fraba. They will have to look at all those concerns raised by members and factor them. Then quiet repetition saying ya can afi muno. Afi we so sa ni business as usual. I think we must move away from that mentality.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Pacho Moti Yenkai, Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh, Majority Chief Whip. This is Happy 98.9 FM. Pacho Moti Yenkai, a hard fact. We're having a very nice conversation with Honorable Cheremeh on the dynamics of government now, giving the seats that the two major political parties have acquired. MPP stands at 137, NDC at 136, with one independent candidate. And as at today, Formina MP, starting 8th parliamentar, obetna on the side of the ruling party, MPP. In Pacho, we still have him for a few more minutes. But let me be Sembi. Parliamentarians lose almost seats now. Some of the reasons are most of them border on development, and the question is, isn't it time we educate the citizenry on the portfolio of a member of parliament? Because it's quite sad, say. Some of the reasons attributed is outside of the domain of an MP, but yaya ma aka inti dabe ni ebe chechemu na manfo enya ntiase se sebe akwan no enye MP na be akwan. Although somehow they are also to blame because they could do shortcutting no jina ho no no crisis no. How do we educate people so that it's clear what the MP is supposed to do? Me who say one of the things that I think for any person going to parliament is that you need to have great human relations and you need to have the time for your constituents. Me who say most of it just say from outdoorings to weddings to funerals, all the things that some people might even think is mundane, you need to be there for them. When tomorrow kokra ABS obi kwashe one name because president there, he's far removed from your constituents. But when they see the president on TV working, they are who know TV so. MP no who ne ya any say MP ni nyejuma any MP no somehow he should be within arm's length or me fa phone na me friend no cry so to me fa. So he's the president's representative. They want to see more of him. They want to see what he's done. One of the things that we're having a discussion somehow MP no kojina okra no oka or ye ne form for nana and the free SHS ya the constituents wonder what have you done, because achievements are attributed to the president. Wow, ujina hono. Then now, I want you to go. I want you to hear your views on that. Should we, as developments, the major, portfolio of a member of parliament?
Medasi. Akwa say MP or a development agent, and now a development agent. ya hihye ya ewo ho sisia yi constitution no ne ayi nyina atrese MP development agent. Na somehow MP so ye disika bi man so onfanye adwuma. Severe out of health fund. Yeah, more 60,000 Ghana cedis. It cannot even renovate a 2-bedroom bungalow for a hospital.
Yeah.
It cannot. Get fund. The same thing. The same thing. District Assembly's common fund on a quarterly basis, an average of 50,000-60,000. So a whole year, it be at 200,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
It can put up a 3-unit classroom block.
Yeah.
But people expect, say, MP,
Happy FM.
Amo who say, why you way, what to sue and I say, why a quine any near ekeka ho. Na say na me nkrofo bi di nkomo na meka say akwan a ewo ukru mu enya ne ampi betimi aye eni say ode ho asem beba aban mu na aban ahwe ne sikasem eni ne ntotoye na waka say me koye asalam dam kwan anase me koye kutuba bi kwan na se enru umpasua no so a na koye se umpasua so fofo se onye hwe esan se ehwa akwan nye den enye. Interestingly, akwan nye no udin ye bo as MP ba ye kwan ni wi a enipa na ebo kwa adu se wonye kwan no ye kwan no so wi om se president na ye. When the rules are bad, it is the MP. When the rules are fixed, it is the president. We are in a dilemma. We are in a dilemma. For me, kwanya ye betimi o say because ye to abama MP no. Na ye to abama president. Na senia wo kan yi president etin kran. Me mete bono obi ti srem, obi ti frau. Obi ti atoye. Nti ono president man no wo obey no.
Yeah.
Nti so bo no o de bebo. One of the ways of curtailing this problem, and say better about chief executives, MCs, any DCs, because the people don't demand accountability from them. The say president Nadinaba. Baby, a me kwa ye be bisa me say bia. Ye pensuo ye pe kwan ni ayi no o kwa utu ka woko MC kwa ye de na DC kwa ye be ma ni nwan ni eya ka ho ba ye mo no so bo but common fund more than 90% of it is given to the assemblies for development.
Yeah.
For development. Nti Abia, Parliament and the Ministry of Local Government. So
Happy FM.
Eco resources, eco districts, you say truly we are applying the resources for the benefit of the majority of the people in their jurisdictions. And yes, our problem way a bebasa. Me kai say President Mills. When you buy big coin, I mean, funny see ye. Audience, you see, be by say, or betty a separate fund, constituency development fund, meaning some many dini. So that out of that fund, members of parliament will be supported to undertake development. but kwan na ofa so aye no na ekwa ye se jama common fund sem na ne ayi na enye ayi eti aida say ye beto aba yi DCs no so people can demand accountability from them also directly.
Yeah.
Because as it is now, President Nebodin wako assembly ako pay approval. So they will listen more to the top than listen to the grassroots.
Yeah.
But what in American say?
I understand.
It is a last 2 years. Omampanyi to me say 260 MMDCs in the country or from some Ameyaw Jumano or say me decide to me Magana for. We could do baby no. We were divided.
Yeah.
We didn't get the bipartisanship. I shall see no yeni NDC for parliament in Yunan yetiasie NDC as a party even supported it at a point in time.
The EC was even ready to carry
now
it. Now
we're preparing to go for the referendum and on back it out. And then the president said, stop it. I think we should have another opportunity.
You should bring it back to the table.
Yes, to discuss it. Idea back one no be ye aboa yen ni say. Enya Ghana ba bia na MPP ni be gina sope DC ya na MC ya obenya.
Yeah.
Ena enye ba bia na DC ni su gina obenya. Ebi kura independent benya. Tisenia owura asiama mo akoko independent for formula wa we ni no. So winner takes it all. Minima ya yi me say omampanyi nti me pow this is for nyina.
Happy FM.
Ya yi me say omampanyi already to me all ministers boards nyina o say sai dwuma we de Ghana for me de hyemo se mo ankasa mo kire nkrofo a mo peso mu di o mo anim ye mu bi si yes yempe but kire no em say enipa ni san ba o mo so. My president signed a referral to parliament say we should begin the process. Megiri say in the 8th parliament we can begin the talk. Ni afi say you betimi aye asan de abana ye nyina Ghana fo nyina yapne so amana yesa. E basa MPs no quote and quote adwen ha no eso beti.
Yeah.
Ebema nipa hu say DC and MC so ya to aba ama no ya chirechiremu if the NCC is resourced well to move down to explain the respective roles of all the political actors in Oswa ebeboai because nipa ni bebre enim ebi bisa enye so onimo ebi nim ebi so nim so bo apayo o kire ni mukura na ono nia waye na adwen wabo na adwen podi akosi no ehwa ena ogina enti development no nkanye emrahye badwafo adwuma na yemu bi no so ebia ye ka ho bi because na no abatwe ya interact ubehwena candidate bi so ye MPP ni ano ye NDC ni o so kwan no MP ni nye me ba me beye nti wo ba beye MP bi a se ato abana mawa people would expect you fix the road and your one wakoka ato ho so na o pese udi nkunim wadi nkunim na wie dia e baby sa se bra na ba beye nti to da ya nso ye frɛ o hawo no
Okay, it's still hard facts with Majority Chief Whip Honorable Ameyaw-Cheremeh a tutoring command afa I'm sorry, Kwasi. I know. I apologize. Pacho, Honorable Ameyaw-Cheremeh, na Etchin Komo Studios and I watch sharing. In fact, it's been a very enlightening conversation. We've touched on several topics concerning the 7th Parliament, what Church say, bills be brave, munya consensus, and they push it through. Unfortunately, no controversial one be befemwa and ejidi mo mudim boni, as compared to the good ones that they push through to the benefit of Ghanaians. Now, me person be a question on what his expectations of the 8th Parliament will be. Your expectations of the 8th Parliament. You've been in Parliament for a long time, 11 years. Rich experience. Now, of course. I think the longest serving female, I was reading something online about, there was a female, not to name 20 years. And I think, till I think they get, they lose their seats. But 11 years, rich experience. And majority chief whip is it's a huge responsibility. I'm saying, a party will be when your majority, the blame goes directly to you. So I can imagine the pressure. In the 8th Parliament, what are your expectations? So we have new parliamentarians coming in. By and large, we would say no experience unless they've been students of parliamentary history. I know there are some people who love parliamentary history. Kobia Santi, I wonder if he's listening to us. So every now and then on his Facebook, he'll give some details on Parliament and its history. You have new people coming in, and I know about the attrition rates. I've heard Honorable Ameyaw-Cheremeh Bonsu make comments about the attrition rates. Of course, the number of people are say, hey, and as a parliament, yambo man call for Uberco, better so about when kunimani and HSA oko. But when you look at it, there seems to be a price we pay for not keeping people in parliament. And of course, the nature of what you guys do, especially when it comes to laws. Mashe bejemu, omo shembra, seva enyesa, omo shembra na imbrano so enema iye yo nimpuntu koso. 8th Parliament with 137 for MPP, 136 for NDC, 1 independent, and an independent today. I waka say, many MPP for ne betsna. And it just say, a two for mina MPs. He said, oh no, yeah, 100 crown, I be man special designation. Flip mode squad. PRO. And see, what are your expectations, Honorable?
A very busy parliament. Very busy because every side we want to make sure their members are in the chamber.
Yeah.
Now, Adumane be diama
Happy FM
president because ebinum we den also be minister. And now constitution also say minister for no. Don't want free imrashibegam.
Yeah.
It is a president be appointed 20 ministers kra.
Yeah.
Or say 11. Free imrashibegam.
Yeah.
And he say 11 free 137 more. Now say that could be omunyina or ministries. Na asembia bana critical say ye toaba. Na ye say ye one line whip free thinking.
Yeah.
Be at michre na adwenya fine. But koye 3 line whip. You have no choice.
A 3-line whip, 1-line whip, no. What does it mean?
No, and on the say, okay, you are free to vote anyhow.
Okay.
So be can any another day.
Okay.
But if it is 3-line whip, what it means is you have no choice in the matter.
Okay.
Into upil near ofane can. Sana also yeah.
Okay.
Sana minority for us bit me aka say ade we a 3-line whip. Eti okay Right Honorable Speaker Sechi Hughes, President Kufuor, MPP, Esusu ni so onye speaker. Na Right Honorable Peter Alajeti, after one term, also step down. The minority nominated.
Yeah.
But for a three-line whip, Alajeti would have won.
Okay.
Some of the members on the majority side, MPP side, would have voted for Alajete, even though he was put up by the minority. Sani Panonso, President Kufuor didn't baffle for minority for us because why national chairman of MPP pain to be bias.
Yeah.
Or Kotna ho, Edin Shishe, no standing orders in Imrano, a year Juma, Nafi Oma Bepenasem. Inti abino crackers or money may be or mumum and nominati. Inti train line whip on nature say the whips or the side want to know how you are voting.
Okay. Okay.
And it has any choice. Inti because the numbers are close 136, 139, or 137, 138. Udi agro kakrabia agro bede. Ebeju. Ntuwa hwe a wo yare da hokra ba be kukuru aba. Tina me kase ebema adwuma.
Happy FM.
Ayedin.
Yeah.
Mo ayeshi.
Yeah.
Because everybody, whether in the minority or in the majority,
Is needed.
is needed
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
At all times. So, there are exceptional cases.
Okay.
But your first task will be to elect a speaker and deputy speakers. Until 7th January, now you be here dawn, just after 12 midnight. You be speaker. I don't know who the speaker will be.
I've seen quite a number of names. Even few say
People are lobbying.
honorable, yes.
The president, the party, outside parliament, the party in parliament will have to agree
Yeah.
on who the speaker
Speaker
will
will
be.
be.
It's a new parliament.
Yeah.
It could be a continuation. It could be a new speaker.
Speaker.
I don't know who will be put up.
Yeah.
And because say assign a whole new parliament and the dynamics
Are different.
a parity, you will need somebody who can manage
Both sides.
both sides, who can command the respect and the confidence of both sides. Ubetimi the speaker bi abana wa wo side no kura no omani ensan you. Yɛnhwɛ obi a obetimi reach out to both sides. If we see those qualities in the current speaker, so be it.
Yeah.
If we think it is a new speaker, mpanyinfo ni nyinaa adwen ho a, so be it.
Yeah.
The speaker no, the simple majority,
NAE.
you know,
Okay.
say any requirement higher than simple majority, it can be asem. So we just need 50 plus 1 and we elect him. But say we now person we free akonya so we need 2 tests.
Wow.
It no so problematic.
And also dynamics
It is nipa ne ba no onya wo kasa wo mpero no the other side is here pen. It we need 2 tests in that. And it is the same for the first deputy speaker and the second deputy speaker.
Happy FM.
But rules no tell say and say 2 deputy speakers ni na every party back mu.
Oh.
And so mienu every party back mu. Ti send ya tie bia ba ko be MPP ni.
No ba kwa NDC.
NDC ni. So the convention has been speaker chosen by the majority party. First deputy deputy speaker from the majority party,
Yeah.
then the second deputy from the other party. The only time MPP NDC ntawantawa ba 2005. Because minority at the time proposed and nominated a different person to be a speaker, apart from the majority na nominating.
Okay.
Abufuo by. It's that time no. Current chairman of MPP, Freddie Bray, no MP for Elembele. Nti omoma okoye first deputy speaker. So also CPP a different party. And Ora Malik, the first national youth organizer of the MPP, be a second deputy speaker.
Okay.
Let us say NDC for minority side, Ephraim. Ephraim on a being CPM, and I think say we are growing. So some of those things shouldn't happen in the near future. Then the inauguration of the president will take place. And for the first time, the president will be inaugurated within the premises of Parliament.
Parliament, okay. TN call Independence Square, no?
No. O say ye be ye juma ewo Parliament wo.
Okay.
Chamber.
Okay.
Ni be ka say ye call Independence Square. Ye be call na strangers na fa ho nyina. Members of Parliament no, the oath taking must be taken before Parliament.
Okay.
And who is Parliament? The members of Parliament
constituted.
Members no kokra wunya baabi nya den. Entna. You wouldn't even say you are taking the oath. And my binum class stay out. But if we are doing it at the forecourt, it's easy. And we can also restrict numbers kakra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you are correct, we'll be expecting the president to nominate his ministers for appointments.
Happy FM.
Then on our side, we'll have to constitute all the committees.
Yeah.
Select committees and standing committees. Because the president here nominations now any appointments committee. Omba when a bevetium. Se budget bana any finance committee, you need all the other committees now who is going to look at the estimates for the various MDAs.
Yeah.
Into one of the immediate tasks of Parliament first is to set up what we call the selection committee. Selection committee no the best select the various members for the committees.
Yeah.
But what we normally do is minority side, majority side. Yeah, who ratio no? This is about 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50. A committee of 20, 10-10. Committee of 18, 9-9. Say a committee of 25, 13-12. It's an independent, no other kind of my advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inti sahane beye.
And you know the parliamentary select committees are very tight, in terms of its constitution.
Constitution, no.
It means you have what's the minimum number of committees a member of parliament can be on?
At least 2.
Okay.
There was standing committee.
Okay.
It will be 7, one standing committee at least.
Okay.
And then one select committee at least.
Okay. All right. Now me hear duplicity, no. Say ABA, you have them on several. One person has to do multiple depending on what skill sets they have.
In the current parliament, committee of 20, majority for a 12, minority for a 8. It is the same committee, and the majority will come down to 10 because their numbers have increased.
Yeah,
they also get 10. It is a matter of taking 2 from here and taking them somewhere because you have lost members.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what we normally do is to ask all of us, because we are all starting afresh. Obia and CV. There's a form, fill a form, no, indicate your educational background, your former workplace, your experience, your interests. What committees do you want to serve on?
Yeah.
Is it gender? Is it public accounts? What can say open gender? And I say open constitutional and legal and now subsidiary.
Happy FM.
You will get it.
Okay.
But it serves as a guide for the whips and leadership.
There's a Mohono Sebe, there's a higher level of scrutiny. Munyani bibia keke. Yebehe.
Debbie.
Say o say na o fata se o because our committee no.
Say akusia a background in finance. Na me my background in history. Why should I be put
in the finance committee?
In the finance committee.
Okay.
Because I may not be as sharp as somebody who has been trained in that area. And over legal committees, now sometimes we put non-lawyers there.
Okay. Because
they can also learn.
Yeah.
And some of the things that we do, and you know, I say, what's your embarrassment? Because you be about trade. Let's say an instrument about trade. Now with trade background, who the expertise on trade, and then the lawyers will also use their knowledge and experience in law to shape in the law for us. Until sometimes we need a brand.
Okay.
We are on your finance that, but we want to put him there to also learn. So you see every day we are learning.
We're learning. Honorable, yeah, we are wrapping up. It's been an exciting conversation. Minim say meka 1 hour, you brought about 10 minutes, but it's been great value. What would your advice be? Then if we na oma machebeja for Omoba Parliament for the first time. Your candid, honest, brutal advice to them. Brutally honest, sorry. Advice to them.
Ya to abama. Si besi enkrofo anan. O se yenya adaji. Ede ma adwuma no. Until all other things that we do must be secondary. It is a we a lawyer ni any ato abama sebra. Who are who so over practice law. But Yanshisha say the speaker's certificate permission. Until you were a committee, say members holding office of profit. So apart from being a member of parliament, ebia me wa me company bia. Or say me di mani side I will speak a mouth. Happy FM. No more say a Jumana also obey no. Any parliament a Jumano. A Mobra. Enkin Chan wa name Emma parliament a Jumana Oyan and Tusini.
Okay.
Say speak a mouse certificate no, dear. Then you can go and do it.
Okay. See
a mouse certificate now koye. Yeah. It can lead to your expulsion.
Wow.
Because we tiamra. Eti yenhwe eno eyi. Ena afibia no na woka attrition is high.
Yeah.
It's high. Parliament here will say new members on our side 169 is about 50%. New members nearby and so baby so lose. So new members by.
Yeah.
So parliament wants to say omoba. Ye di omobefa ye nyina besen akọ training, orientation, actually ye o say ye. Of course, you womb that it refreshes us. Emma ye kai and ye maybe.
Yeah.
Now, various caucuses also. Ubia ni ne krofo betnasi. Actually, say this is the culture in this house. One year, why you campaign a vie usika nyina ko. Ya de eniyama fefe bebre beba be sisi wanim. So what I keep telling new members is say, yes, obi ankase enkoji loan. You may need the loan, but you must have a purpose for the loan. Because the original dawa. Say na okay, obi baba na me bayare. Si ji 1 cedi ko. And I me of a view G2 cedis ko. When you beba on so na loan na okoje no. Asa. Na ni tua so ayeden. Aye diamount. Udi o salary kakra no. Nyina ko guarantee loan no nti bo so me be so now there zero. Ti e basa emma e affect parliamentary work.
Yeah.
Affect parliamentary work. Because also being hwe baby fufuro de benya income.
It's not
to survive.
A trini fee.
To survive.
Okay.
And it's one of the areas omoba ombekasa. Then another thing is eniyama nyina mu no you are representing. Inti also team
Happy FM.
Woni omanfo ekodi ahia nhyiamu. Enye niyama bia na wonim about the constituency. Nti ubekọ community bi. Osi e pensu, obi si e pedwa, obi si e pekwan. Meet them. Know their priorities. Now, say a question crown also be beside parliament. Yabema ho kwan na minister na ba. No why dey we bisa no so nhihye ya owo no. Wa beka. Nti utimi de sa anu yie no e ko kire won krofo e wo constituency. So mo kwan na asem no, mu nsuo na asem no. Mu dwa na asem no, makobisa anu yie ni. Monkani asem no makoka ho asem sei ena aban na na se osoafo no aka nti bia o se yenhwe animu kakra na o kira ye ba be. If you are able to use the tools, statements, questions, there won't be any issue say on crofo kase yente won kan parliament. But so train say be a president about a message on the state of the nation.
Yeah.
And a minister for finance about the ready budget.
Yeah.
You may not get the opportunity because be a debate budget na 275 members no. By the close of the day ye close debate no. Na be a nipa kasa both sides. Maximum 20 25. Okaboma saying 50 out of 275.
Wow.
And every side will want to put their best feet forward. Pachotia say. Inti no also one kasa wotna se na hu se me nya kwan wa ha. Mia mebo me kwan. Na ye di atemenka.
Yeah.
Let me give you one example. When we were in minority, I was a ranking member for local government. So there was an issue. We needed to speak. And I selected members of my committee. Say, these are the 3 people. I took myself out because I wanted to give opportunity to other members to speak. But leadership at that time, Honorable Chairman said, no, you have to speak because you will articulate the position of the minority.
Happy FM.
What we say in the city, no, because say, oh my, who say, I didn't know bet mayo. Be a true questioning or statements.
Yeah.
And they are aware any way. Obi sorry where your chino kasa. leader to me says, hey, we good. That is how we build ourselves. Now, Kase, what's now so by any Bekasa.
Make I say MPB no omo Oluzu primaries na his constituent said on Kasashri on Kabibia Valentine's Day no issue messy. Member constituency. But on Kasa in my first term, I was a deputy ranking to Kovigana. Okay. Our local government. I had a chance. I was speaking all the time, addressing press conferences. Some ran so. Na me wamre kakra. Ti na me ye radio more. Radio na na mkoso se me koso won kran na. No mo wo. Radio wo sunyan a omo sofa. Ukasa radio swa wi an ye fro wa ya de pa wo ya de pa. Chese wako radio swa kasa. No obi party no. Yeah. Nti so if you have that skill gift no so timi kasa e chirechire niema mu wo radio so so a faka wo adwuma no ho nti so wan kasa wo mrahye badwam kura na kasa radio so a o constituency beto wonka no so e bi kura o mo nsem bi ehia o mo no so kura o san ka radio so radio ya metia me kasa yi aban crofo monitor ba bia e hwe nsem aye den e koso Ntino baby a betra obekasa bia no people will hear you na eno so aboa ma udin no so won kasa e wo yante wonka but I don't fault anybody so bia also on kasa e bia wonya kwanya no because in most cases me find say second reading of public universities bill education committee for adwuma education committee na majority side ye 12 minority 8 no BSc ni part 3 no we may not get the opportunity to speak the list no come speaker two original hokra na speaker the or list na side bia dey abreno no Abasa, you will never catch the eye of the speaker. But so why your question? Na speaker approve why admit question no, ye their co-ministry no, minister no be answer. You are good to go. So why your statement? What the aba ama leadership of him? Ya tia say statement no a ye. Ye their common speaker approve statement no. Say be ye. E wo mrahye badwam. You are good to go. Disa kwanya ni nyina wo ho a ebetimi ama ye nkrofo e di atiyenka. And in addition so no so when to man kasa e wo parliament when to mean so ankasa wo radio so and TV so as you might not get opportunity. You can use your social media, new media, Facebook Live, constituents, mobile say, hey, Bia, every Saturday morning, 8 a.m., you address them through that channel. And I say, Bia, Mati, WhatsApp group B or Telegram or something. There's a way to connect with people so they know, say, and community service. Yes. And there are several ways so that. You best say, so utu momone for. No utu akrano sofo. My personal experience. Yeah. People say, oh, you're intending car, but you go to a community, be a nipa over 1,000. Yeah. Yabodeuru. All the announcements have been made. MPBCIA. Now, quite nipa 10, 15, 20. A community of about 1,000 people. Ebuabam. Yes, oh, yes, save resources in by nipa na. Nipa nendo. The interesting thing is, you what them has to see a nearby. Yeah. Next time, Mama sign back Happy FM, ambitious Happy FM for Mama. A new setup. Yeah. Then they start accusing you. I don't know that BBC. Yeah. Yeah.
But Akusiaba first one or my second one. So she's not there to say so about happy.
Yeah.
We encounter all those challenges.
Thank you. It's been an exciting discussion. Yeah, ne Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh, Majority Chief Whip in Parliament. Yatutrin komo afa dynamics of Parliament. As I say, clearly, 137 for MPP, 136 for NDC, 1 independent. Chese ne for mina MP achena drain say oni MPP bets na come 8th Parliament, which will be sworn in January 7th. It's here for Mati and Ka. Happy FM hard facts. Ya to train komo na Honorable Ache na drain say o GDS say consensus ebebe mupa in this 8th Parliament. Na consensus in there we heard that Obia be dream, but ultimately, Ghana for and beneficiaries. He explained the dynamics and the challenges. We've found a new appreciation of the work they do. But science way to more for the first time. Say Sebe. Name bi wo ho a ese wo certification bi wo ho a ese wo gi fi speaker ho ese wo toto sa name ni na ye ansa na wa start we djuma no nti wo ba bra na besua na wo sua nso no kai se wo constituents no sebe omunti na wo ba you don't have to lose sight of it. I must say nkomo na ye de minyanka ye be sign no kasa biom ye be sign friend biom e wo hard facts so ye be that na say for coming, and I'm sure say or 1 minute quickly to Honorable apprenticeship, okay.
A lawyer for you will be say we school for now court we did kind of court to them who cry o case yemfre
yeah
the best seniors in the cases and your punishment you should learn from the seniors.
Yeah.
Indirectly you are learning from them. Until just a only senior be and a case and you hear no so Africans when your opportunity. Newcomers, new entrance, Omunyamre entra a demo.
No
standing orders, rules near the year. When we are, that will be your queen so Casano Crano. Now, to papas. Now, first, we made opportunity to speak on the floor.
Yeah.
Of floor poor. You may not come back.
Ebe do echi. And so what Valentine MP.
Ebe hantiwa one here anytime I will sorry be I will say hey ebi insensible. Ebi insensible. Tino ebe sromo. Omo transi.
No munsia.
Learn at the feet of the seniors.
Okay.
Fortunately, enye ya ye koni nyina na ye foforo. Ebi ma wo wache. Ebi no mu achire na bi didi so.
Yeah.
I say ahemfo chini ye no ebi da bi achi. Ti say o fa na say ye nyina ye mra hye baguafo a. Obe ya da musa, obe 1990 musa akọ.
Happy FM.
Madam asese moto safre mi. Fa kwanya yi so na menna minia asiamwa amwako.
Okay.
For me MP.
Oh.
And then I say susu ya I say efie ni fie say near CBA no etwam na it's an opportunity for us to work together.
Yeah.
Again, he's a nice gentleman and I applaud him for that decision.
Thank you so much. It's been an interesting evening. And Jumedi Ayedepa Yesia Nema Bebre Efimo. Honorable Kwasi Ameyaw-Cheremeh. In fact, it's been Yadana Sepa, Wamaya appreciate it. You just Sefa constituency.
Maybe constituency. Baby, a woman,
Oto abawe. Oto abawe. Kasa na etiti oto abawe. There we been.
Baby, o mi ana mi di ka to aba no. Oh yeah, a Brim constituency.
Brim, okay.
16 region.
Okay.
And maybe two about a year and ya so too. And matu aba a year Pungataman.
Election be a move vote.
Or flip it. Election be or flip it. Thank you.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. So thank you so much, Honorable Kwasi Cheremeh. It was supposed to be a 1 hour conversation. Now guess it, you didn't come up 1 hour, and so and it's been enlightening. Yes, you are a PA free mom. And then can say, you know, me can't be big quickly. If elections ya komwe. Me nkomo bi a sebe ebi mu se na ya ba mu ebu na ne expect say anka John Mahama de sanka him say 1 million votes kro onye bi onye bi say NDC is a major political party, major opposition party. In fact, party no, it was set up as an election winning machinery. Omo de say you win elections, don't be win elections be. Now what call about mu Mamo small data be 1992 MPP nya 1.2 million votes any nature. NDC nya 2.3 million votes. Difference na womu years was 1.1 million, which was 28.1% difference. About 1996 MPP nya 2.8, MPP nya 1.6 million beka votes no. And NDC called 4,099,000 plus, which represented a difference of 1.2 million. Difference no, it's about 17.7%.
Happy FM.
In the year 2000, you got two abano. MPP now 3.1 million. What they compare previous votes of 96 now, not just say appreciation no, abemu by 300,000 in terms of the number of people that added to the count. Now NDC was 2.8 million any nature. It represented for both parties 48.17% for MPP, 44.54% for NDC. Difference was 236,164. Percentage-wise, near 3.63%. Sabato no call runoff. The call runoff no. 500,000 more people voted for MPP. NDC for votes so tier. Na MPP din kunim or runoff no, there was a difference of 881,139 votes, and Omampenda that John Ejekun for the president. The difference then was 13.8%. About 2004, which was the incumbent's second term attempt at a second term in office, no, NPP votes count called 4.5 million in each. NDC called 3.8 million in each. Now, Bekaya, Tama MPP buy, and in fact, excitement, goodwill, a lot of things had gone on. Difference in votes, no, was a marginal difference, a little over 150,000 votes. Inti Omampenda that John Ejekun for BT a year at Ameyaw by with a difference of 678,706 votes, which represented 7.8%. Now, it's interesting to note that, yes, every incumbent loses ground a bit. Every incumbent loses ground a bit. But in Ofsha, even with the NDC now, percentage-wise, 1992, 58.4%, 1996, about 57.4%. Over 2000, year 2000, percentages now, from 48.17% for for the MPP, and they call runoff no, which was 56.9%, comes down to 52.40% in 2004. About 2008, no, call runoff. Now runoff no NDC winning with a vote count of 40,586. 40,586. This is a third of, I believe, said Domeko Abenya constituency votes. It's a third. In fact, it's a third of several polling stations or constituencies. In fact, constituencies in Ghana. na crowd for that matter. Na me kai say na nye efidie we so me call
Happy FM.
Me call asempa na me ka say 2008 na inkofo pi dim say yedi inkunimere. In 2008 all it needed was one absentee MPP voter, one person oye MPP ni were polling stations across the country, which was 20,000 polling stations at the time, for that one MPP person to just go and vote. And I Mr. Maka said you have at least 10 MPP people across the country who didn't vote. As we sit here, Ashanti region, phenomenal turnout, massive votes for MPP. Still, there are about 700,000 people that didn't vote. Going into post-mortem, people have ascribed all sorts of reasons for MPs losing and voting. But it's quite clear that in 2012, it's in 2008, NDC to me, your friends saying victory parties over a 40,000 vote count to come into power. Not 2012, Omushutu call 325,000. John Dramani Mahama BT a year Omanpain current president a year Nana Dankwe Kufuado 325,000. Enumpo and celebrate you 325,000. Na Yaba 2016, close to 1 million votes count, which represented the difference between the two. 5.7 million votes for MPP, 4.7 million votes for MPP. And note this, for my brothers and sisters at home, we need to be mindful of certain things. Eba incumbent lose ground kakra identity. Look at the conditions that characterize MPPs ascending, into quote unquote the throne. Into far Yaba Bemu 2016, ya swear president in 2017. Omanpain that John Dramani Mahama akase yarinamno ama akadompe. We knew that there'll be challenges in the economy. We knew that things were not going on well. Yaba ni who say even in the banking sector, niema akosuno ese infata. I mean, it shouldn't happen. The sitting president takes a difficult decision that's literally punches at the very core of his party, which is your middle class for no sebe yefa banking sector pina womu ofa middle class madam for busy middle class within the middle class is the middle class. It's a different conversation. So the middle class is supposed to be comfortable, but within the middle class is another middle class. Now Ushe eno no wafa galamsey fight. The government is protecting water bodies. Government see yebehwe na ya boa yensuo ho ban na eno no krofo etikwa pai wo ho because sebi eno no mofa ho didi. But those were hard decisions that had to be taken. We feel okra even COVID situation ikra with teachers near ade empo no sebi ebi mo ho eni anje. Na uhwe blows aban way e take care blows, serious blows, so hard decisions. Niema chese obi ne take sa decision no. Although those things reared its ugly head in his administration, Ofa Niema Yebetu, Niema no, it didn't start in 2017. In fact, you can say you nip the problem in the bud. The bud had become a full-blown crop. Crop no cra asa started farm o baby crampo no MPP F etu anamo ECC no maybe. Into sha eti for blower a ball John Mahama went to mention na man here 110 president. So blow no ebu 10 and a ball na do Dankwe Kufuado in Sunane Kufa adu jina ho painting with 500 as at today the count with the gazetted count 517,405 votes. Therefore, it is not a mean feat. Like, it's a big deal, a big deal. You're winning with a big difference. In fact, I never hit the fact that I'm MPP or I support the MPP. Genuinely and truly, I don't think I've ever hidden the fact. I'm very proud about it. We are on the winning side. Be happy. Yes, there are concerns, but our concerns no. 4 years to go. Hopefully, to break that 8-year cycle, we all need to bring all hands on deck. Baby, I will be kakra yen fanton chain because yen to win koyechi ye koyenim. Omanpain aka achese yes, he's willing to work with all sides to move this country forward. Yenso yedi echire no, yenso yemboa. Yenhu say results na yenyaye no, especially for presidents no, a big deal. Bonsema ho so to aba ma MPP a ya de yedi nkunim na de say mpemfo beye no masiesie no matenetene niema ya nkasa ebi san komo no yendi wo radio so mbesiesie no beye no mahwe na aboa na ye ko into second term imuni by the time of campaign be bo impemfo a ebeboa no ebu mine. I believe that all the things that are necessary no obeye inti yenya didie e wona na danko ekufu adum. This result is just absolutely marvelous. We'll share 2008 results. Will be the 40,000 brass band ebon say man ho. Now when you emu over, I mean, it's just the statistic is just so big. Be happy, be excited. It's still a huge win for the MPP fraternity. I'd like to say a big kudos to the campaign team. A big kudos to the campaign manager and his deputies. Honorable Peter McMahon, Ofa, ne deputies, Sheikh, Mustafa Hamid, Madame Ikea Asari, Bea Asari. They're all the people that made this work. Chief of Staff, Mrs. Akosia, Fremont Parry. There are so many unsung heroes in this feat. Mabaso. Unfortunately, on the just the day after, declare a year Honorable Victor Newman, no yet research director at Jubilee House. We free mu na ye mebusia for jako. Ochna 1 week observation na. Me say the details are, I think I wanted to, yes, Okaishi Presby Kaneshi Presby Mr. Remo said munya adajia monkoma ebusian for yako. Yadama say it has been Hard Facts on Happy 98.9. It's your girl, it's your sister Mamunia Bakusemenu, aka Cozy. It was great to listen to you. I've been trying to read your messages, but at a time, Nicole, and I would love to. And then they say pupu in the comments. So come on, it's Christmas spirit. No, I mean but we are still all one happy family. Obi ka comments or send easy for bleedy. Anyway, it's still, you know what? Let's put our differences aside. It's still one beautiful country, Ghana. In our own little corner to make this country great. Thank you for joining me. It's been an honor to interact with you. It's been a great discussion this evening. I wish you all a fruitful week. Be safe. We're still in a pandemic. Wear your mask. Maybe I'll be a patch show mask. Kudos to you. Hard Facts. # all the best.